just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders.
Lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one. I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you. Use it for 12.
Yesterday I missed the day. I don't know how Harry minim yana me like baby I me call gidi I me call friend around Wednesday. But a Wednesday and a midweek action. Slowly we are getting closer to the Mundial, the beginning of the World Cup 2026. Unim said this is going to be one of the, how do I even put it? One of the interesting World Cups in terms of time difference, especially in Africa has seen. The last time we had such time differences was Korea-Japan. Korea-Japan and I share our World Cup na humachi. Any ocean na humachi and na power school na woda. Match near 12, 1, 2, 3. That time no. And other ones, you know, so yetimi share kakra. But then this one Ghana match, and I think say a big crowd almost be 11. I think say the earliest one cry is around 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. or so. Ningina shisha naju desium. But still, you basically pay. In fact, earliest one is 7 p.m. Oh, okay. Into 7 p.m. ne 11 p.m. And it be the aqua humachin. 7, 11, and 1. Okay, no problem. Time ning na a good time. I
say GTV Omaje Jinamwa. As almost Omanya, right? In fact, my home say Ministry of Communication, Office of the President in charge of communication, or Ofusukwache, fellas, Ofusukwache. Or the Betu, I say Oma our resource GBCR. They say GTV ebe show World Cup no. Omo show bibi ana Ghana matches nko
unim
as o ma jedo ma jejinu mu.
Oh, eno no ye dey betwa DSTV for adapa. Unim say through that periods where I've seen so many stations also broadcast the fact that they are going to show the World Cup live. By enim chroma enim right rights enim ne dey right.
Ghana for one dey no na final.
Curacao ne Croatia match Yeah, friend say Cote d'Ivoire ne the only match apart from Ghana match as you see are interested. Mexico ne South Africa. So how match ne pen interested.
And you know, Ghana dem kwano magia na because me who say GTV admin or was na amman home.
One man also me a man for.
The we are or there good DSTV for so.
Say Nancy time no mon confirm me omo common in terms of so mo be cover no mo be ya no mo yi no DSTV for the me omo compa.
Oh, okay.
Omo advance omo. Even TV3 grab advance.
Sir,
even TV any Max TV. Max TV did not also spare them because I hear they also have some right to show certain matches. It's any omu put your together with the Mia GTV. Okay. See, I know no so any confirmation in there.
Interesting tweet to be a man. DSTV for the trust Charlie. This World Cup, no follow some promises. Stay up all night. make them come give you excuse say match not they available. That was a tweet from DSTV and a GTV for every planet. The rainy season, guys, don't go and pay for someone to say, oh, poor connection due to bad weather, rain or shine, we there for you. And that's some kid to echo so social media. It's an interesting banter anyway. So yeah, ready we can see.
Well, so far the people are bringing out their predictions. Mihumba could be a Zion Felix. They cover ChatGPT. Moko bisa ChatGPT say, Ghana. How would Ghana perform even in the group stage? Now, question score line there. Honorable say. Asof will be prophecy you have to look to because I said yeah they can tell and the koji goes to that
I they say no born I to me yes am
your friend say director and producer mo concern your face see the countries
oh yenze betimi around BCC and you know yenze musa ChatGPT say what are the chances for Blasters?
Be like the only match I Ghana winning here in that particular way no year was against Panama. Asa.
Panama no better I
think that was the only one that you winning here. They are Canada there. 0. And England are near Kodi. And Croatia near simple. If we are near the Jimmy as Abefi, that is the level of prediction on from the side. So far, I'm out for there is hope near the but let's see.
Yeah, star player I am could be a hope baby.
Why could do? But so Chamo Mami Misao before we enter into the matters. Mami Misao, what is your expectation as far as this World Cup is concerned?
For what Ghana would do or the World Cup in general.
Ghana World Cup in general because
well, for me, Ghana even going beyond the group stage, it will be a miracle for me. Like based on matches, friendly matches, Bibiano, you don't see any. Serious EBI, I said no, we are in for the game, and I said, "You baby."
Okay, like, so not to cut you, this is Zion the other bar. Say my AI's prediction: 2026 World Cup Group L. Ghana group ne woman no. England against Croatia. England winning 2-1.
England, yeah.
Ghana against Panama. Ghana winning 2-0. England better Ghana 2-0. Croatia beshe Panama 2. Now Panama and England about draw. Now Croatia so 2-1. If we go by this particular scoreline there, and then that means more brave, that means we are coming back. If that is the case there, then because we are winning one match, whilst England is winning about 2 matches, whilst Croatia is also winning about 2 matches. So making 6 points there. Then we know the people that are qualifying for the next round. So far, they are saying Panama na check points in goals for.
Panama there's a more winning game but on draw back.
So far, that is
okay. So I seen the AI be an ChatGPT.
Okay.
Because ChatGPT I never come in say do baby or be can the be man I there or when to mutual drop the be your them kwame me try ChatGPT this year or say Ghana chances realistic chances Ghana against or my statistics Ghana winning 50% to 55%. Drawing 25 to 30% and losing 15 to 20%.
Against what team?
And what they have done is let me take it from the beginning. I say Ghana Blasters have a good chance to win their opening World Cup game against Panama, but it will not be easy. Based on the latest schedule, Ghana starts their 2016 World Cup campaign against Panama on June 17th in Toronto. then face England and Croatia in Group L. My realistic view: Ghana against Panama, 50 to 55% chance of winning, 25 to 30% chance of drawing, 15 to 20% chance of losing. And then why we should be careful: Ghana recent. We know they about on why we should be careful. Ghana recent form is not perfect. Reuters reported that after a 1-1 draw friendly with Wales on June 2nd, Ghana were on a 6-game winless run and Wales dominated large part of the match. So my final take: against Panama, Ghana have a strong chance to get 3 points. But if the Blaster waste chances or lose control in midfield, it can become a draw. The Panama game is the match Ghana must win before facing tougher game against England and Croatia.
So, let me put this across. Say, according to information I mean online, they say Ghana rejected a close, an indoor, like a close indoor friendly. Who said they are planning to go
do
for
another one before
the tournament. But according to reports, they say coach, are rejected. But other teams like Jamaica and other stuff have played behind closed doors friendly last matches, and also the coach has also requested for a change of the training grounds of the Black Stars because a very very open man for me to the skills and the tactics. It's
into on
Penisa until was requested for a change of venue in terms of training grounds. And Chemo, now all about expectation for the World Cup.
Yeah. And me say Ghana me etra first group na group stages na for me it's a miracle. I think they have done well because for now I mean say them bibi papa bia o maya ebe ma menya sa you say Ghana stand a better chance of winning games. Say me run it through ChatGPT prediction now. Ghana chances of winning against England near 20 to 25%. Drawing near 25 to 30%. Losing 45 to 55%. And against Croatia the same, but a little bit on the higher side. 30 to 35% of winning. 30% of chance of drawing. And then 35 to 45% chance of losing. For me, the prediction are even telling us Ghana chances no form. And because of that, Omutimi group stage, I think they have done well. They have done really, really well for just going, to the second stage. Sikanobe Kosro Amayetimi enya biase no more. And we wish them all the best. And after group stage, now almost that first round of now the multiple round 16. Not just say magic cup no cry.
So I understand say first second in group stage automatic qualification. Then they will find the third best team to go and play qualifiers. No more could join in the first
round 16. And this multiple could do round 16 dia or magic cup no. Or the Omukan FIFA said the I can cry him.
Yeah, put the cup.
Na and dia. Say a honor na aso for near prediction say Ghana drew and say on magic cup na me did say nka e bianca o moda so no betumi
ado na aso for because Ghana magic cup no wie o sa try you take case wa kase Ghana we work cup
na e komodi no
e no we work cup because Ghana we work
that em commission wa antinya me ni yi and for me expectation there were from I'm not expecting much from them, but why not? They can give me a surprise. I will still support Blaster no matter what, but expectation were from on the you don't expect much from them. And this BB man bro, so you are happy and you are impressed. As I've been up to say Blaster I am, and this is first now meet me. Eddie Blaster china me wojidi say ye kwaje cap na ni ba ene so bi ka say ye Blasters e kwa World Cup e kwaje a na e misere say he oh
Wafa bibi wo for madi wo ana football no ni mu say man dom ka say ye beje a me te o ma say ba obi a o di football tipa o so hwe football na aka ye Blaster e kwaje cap a wafa bibi wo for madi check Wednesday edition of Showbiz Daily. This is Ghana's premium entertainment show that happens on Sammy Flex TV from Monday through to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. You will definitely find us wherever or whenever you tune in to Sammy Flex TV on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as TikTok for us to tweet. And big ups to everybody wherever you're tuning from. Enra Minyan, yes, TikTok for any moto bicycle, na moto lion, na moto baby lion, na moto tumra.
And make sure more.
Fiesha obi obetu bibi atroni di mame. Obi obetu bibi atroni na man special mention. Special mention.
And I mean to make TikTok.
Near more special. Yeah, more special mentioning.
Yeah, it's important.
Yes. Important. So you heard from Chemo, Intim Solomon, aka Chemo. With us, he is the online manager for Flex Entertainment. On the night, and Ewo Studio Moha, and big shout outs to Sammy Flex wherever he is, far away in London. We know it's a very strong Wabekai and Sa, Wabejinidra. Then you didn't hear this 1-2. So I bought for that year for Segrege. Obeba Bejini Mamamo. And to my team of directors and producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Gerald. And also Wahaseya, Oboase Bibia, Ebekosu. Let's go straight into today's conversation. And I am Semre. You know, whatever we are going to discuss on today's show, make sure you also have a stake in it. The comment section is definitely designed for you. So let's hear from you. No W's, but let's hear what you also have to say. Why? But let's go into the first story. Now waiting you no go kill you. Yeah, sure say Sanyum way. Well, even if the guy is released and as you case named Poa, and you way there, a bear ascenso there. The moment you hear, you know what I want. So the last time we heard was case being adjourned to Ene, which is another date kind of 10th of June 2026. Na enkrofo bomuketem kopie mu Accra High Court biem, hoping to get the outcome of whatever would come out of today's proceedings. Now, unfortunately, entie nya ne say jaja obetne dwem edi asem no out because of bibinti entumi ambepiem. Entie ne case no almost say to share that entimi antena so kra no almost say to share that Eddie call on the 18th. Ready.
1 month. 1 week. Kusu. Yankan asem. Yankan asem no she.
Me asem now was like, hey, we now waiting, you know, no go kill you up. Hey. Ready now, well. Team Sammy Flex TV were at the court today to, of course, monitor proceedings and to also see whatever was going on, bring us reports, live updates on grounds, and Desert is the one in your shot. Until here, my uncle hear some of the reactions of the fans. Our Mobco PMO High Court, hoping to go and show support and solidarity to their brother and friend in the movement. You know, were they disappointed? How are they taking this particular news? And now say no mo fa no. Yaba na mimbisa chemu say, baby I could do it. Is there hope? And I say mo see entu ya dum ne ko baby na.
This a ubemu.
Director, HW videos ni bi.
Yeah, black we di asem na chia na ende nam ji say black na uji say ka obenya obeti asem de na ende obia ya nya nya ya anti asem de then na work for
The mechanic say, "I dey yenye Ghana for na." Because me ra honne. I didn't know about you be neba.
One, yeah, black with the assembly chair. Nande, nam just say black. Now uji say ka obenya obeti assembly. Nande obia yanya yanti assembly. Then I walk around.
The mechanic say, "I dey yenye Ghana for na." Because me ra honne. Expectation am dey buy, you know. Na me gidi say, "Ye ba be for you nwan na ye de na ko beach no akwa cleanse ne ho." Na afi anigi aba abusuan ni mu. Enu ntina ba na emum no. Many engine me ra hopa. Yeah.
But me who say na ne papa so esu. Eka na what you say reason why ono osu ana.
Papa na esu because I didn't know be chi obi ne ba na asa ne ba asa kronfo asa ya chi obi a oye wudini a wakum nipa anase akwakofa dead body bi woni fie. I didn't know wonsu. Sala nyina ne ba ne dem. Na wo say adofo no ye kokohwe no. Oye Muslim. Eden ya na wo kan ye. Nti papa no besu. Me krampa nka mesu.
Okay.
Me see form kra papa ni su me ra hu yesu ye. Ne ma no ne nwan mu nyina no musu.
Okay. Alright, so Labiano and they buy no o man tena asem ne so. Judge etu asanso akwhye 18th. And then I work.
Oh, okay. Me de kakra me work and say Labiano. Maybe I doing the otwedi ampo nankasa na eja ye twa nani because na and then ne wo gidi say Nyankopon ne ya adom na se obie ni nsem obetime yi puma kwem wa yitime de ye brother Webkid e de na kofi asomdwen but ye bae no fofia ntoata ye se judge na oti asem no so no wa manne nti wo muka se wa mana na ja ye nyina ya be mu bu ya wo mu se on the 18th nti me fa ne na wotwe pepepe 1 week biom on san kodem 1 week biom na nyame adom on 18th ya samba court no ene ye bompa se judge ne beba na ja nwetime yi brother na man because ya ye hu ne ye raho ne enim se nchen so wona afia nyina ye di konsuo ne bo na sai ye hu ye nko ade ye wade se 10 years kura na enim se ye mbra no obeden obeba balabia ne ye se me na me ye next nti ene Nyankopon nankasa na onim ne ebesi bia ye Nyankopon nankasa ne dia.
So what do you have to say about today's issue?
Today seriously we are too emotional. Frankly speaking, we are too emotional. We don't have to say much because the way we expected to see, that's not what we are seeing today. And frankly speaking, apologize to whatever Stoneboy. We are here to apologize to you. Right now, we have seen whatever the case is going. We want apologize. We humble way. We are not commanding you. Right now, we know you are in the case. Right? We want you to release one boy or one brother. Because this one. We know it's just something that we are doing as a media or something, you know, as a dancehall culture. But we are now saying that the thing is getting or no more. It's not no more dancehall culture we are doing. So please, we all do your respect. We want you to release one brother for us. Whatever sin that he has done against, we apologize. We want you to release.
So,
thank you.
Fanta, and that's what you buy. Almost to Asam no Ashada. Almost on the 18th of June. That is Ochina week and a judge or better Asam. Then I walk.
Okay, to me the mabe hu adiana nkasa from day one. No ni won your be and from day one. Kajabena kele wosu police station. Ni akeleba will remind for 2 weeks. Na sa beko ni up to now. Ni dumobia ni a release kole. I don't understand what my man is doing. Charlie, we are family. We are friends. We are brothers. Adie yi nyese ebia obi akofa osika ana obi akoji udan sika na obi aberobe oba assault there to me kan wansem ya like to me solve. So I don't know the reason why Asemi akọ so far up to now. Yeah, we have because of Webkid. And I see judge no Swan City. Inti ebe any den I just say okọ na yaba biom. Why be na because of Webkid. Nenu oba akake judge ECT e wesa no ya no sa wo ba on the 18th eko chale mokobi ni mokobi me no wa feel mokobi na kan ni criminals nye mami ame juni bi and robbers gani bi na mokobi just because of assault. Okay, judge no money, police no money, but we pray actually everything will be successful after the day.
All right, yeah, that's ya Fanta. Okay, so Fanta and that's what you buy almost to Asam no Ashada almost on the 18th.
Now wait till you no go kill. Oh Charlie, Arrow. For me, when I heard the latest update as far as this particular news is concerned, in fact, I felt sad for the boy. like for the first time I was touched because and you're normal. That's what I would say. And you're normal. Say somebody will go through such an ordeal and the circumstances surrounding the whole issue, and you're normal. It will be anywhere normal. And I don't know what Yamo has to say about it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Me too. When I heard it from the beginning, I was shocked. Like my first thought at the time was Nanya judge na no de share this date. I 10 for 90 better than a judge in ho. But you see, we all know say and some and of course maybe an emergency biaba until I went to Myanmar or something like that. But it's against somebody, against somebody's freedom, against somebody's fate of what should happen to him next. And and yet there's a what the assembly wa obe wish say be a Webkid enya freedom be at this moment, when in you will be sad. Say BBC SCN. I'm part of those people. When I heard it, I was like, how? Why? Like a lot of questions running through my head. But you see, this is our process. This is the legal process that we have. And where they are obefem and going through it, like some people say, it's even a form of punishment. Because you see, we can or them 1 month and a week or something like that. We don't know the kind of punishment I will be now. That is if I didn't crack or court to not finding guilty. Say ABI be punishing his own court and I fine. Honor. Sometimes ABI we now what them you better film. Now say I'm fine guilty a shegu. Honor near some like if it doesn't go to court, if there's no closure of the case, not a be a man, a man bill crying and friend be ma a shegu. You can't do anything until that case and I can say be close, and finding yourself in this situation, and yet that and yet and people around you will not be happy until something better, another good news will come out of it.
Sure.
And for me, I think it is sad. Say, what process be a man be a nema basa, but this is what we have. Sana your legal system net year. Say who go through a certain process and going through the process, BBC bit me see.
Okay.
Yeah, oma a binum cry say tabri or dance and woma yindi or massam. Or maybe our DB 5 years. Yeah, I don't say 6 years, Charlie. Ebi okra na wa nya lucky according to some of the stories I had to know. Omure to me few.
Yeah.
And this obi anko prompt say akwa we case no cry and kan dey say dance woman. Na say wo dey wo dem apro. Enti ebi kra wo case enye case anke do betum be 2 years 3 years. But what the kan dem 6 years. Ye kai wa ni abeyu. Enti no see you are what happens. Is there any remedy for those people? Some way, and we are hoping say 1 week there, a big room, say older prison there, another older cells are 1 week a big room. But say odo when your freedom, obekasa 1 week there wa haya, ebebasi here, and at this point any debate chair near kase 1 week there enche, ebebasi here, and hopefully the judge will come. And then we will get the good news to say maybe after the omotimia investigation we I conclude the case in it. Obetimia akofie na ya baba beto aso if there is a need for that to happen because they kwe there and we case adjon in 1 week abeto si na next week ye ba no because my lord we need more time to we need more time to do more investigation. Remind him another 2 weeks. Now anything.
We sure say I'm for better.
And we are hoping that we will hear good news next time or beba. Na process na twaso. It won't end him getting a bill.
Sure.
There's another thing that happen. Just say you chroma you say unya bill na as bibi bibi abet me asi because minimum kofu bebra o manya bill a yente o masem ni biem ayi example ayi equipment polo metete ya ma equipment polo bill enya ena asem di be 3 years na asem na nkata ye hu de kosi and you know the air kwa no you know let's hope say be man bill na afi de akan ya to aso later but the idea is a sad news for the family. It's sad news for people who wish that the system will go smooth and Webkid will get his freedom in terms of the SC and what is happening. But for now, it is unfortunate that he's still in their custody.
I have a very hard question to ask, but before I go into that question, Shatta also came on live this afternoon to talk to his fans and react to whatever is going on, and looks like man has also become very emotional about the whole issue. But director, Shatta video now, my uncle share kakra na yeba mimbisa chemu say is Shatta's feeling the right feeling at the moment, and I say yeah wo bibi ebeka cheno.
Won't build generational power because they support you people, they support me for my career. I know see some before. See if I did this show where I tell people say come to my show, the way people organize yourselves and come. I've not seen some before. That's why when I come here I want to beg people like you people, like stop following some unnecessary matters. Let us build. If somebody is not Shatta Wale, it affects me. If somebody insults Shatta Wale, it affects. But I'm fine. Just say, you know, if Michael Jackson was alive, he would be the finest man. But I'm fine. If you look at me, you are looking at Michael Jackson from Africa. Nice guy. I'm fine. So you do if I talk, make people listen. Oh. And people wake up, then people won't talk. And they say, I'm not in competition. I stopped music 3 years ago. If you don't be you people, I don't go do music. If you don't be you people, I don't go do music. I won't lie to you people. Stop doing that. I beg you, because what Webkid is going through is it chop my head. It chop my head. Because they try to pay people, maybe they try to set something, maybe they look for somebody, make at least maybe go see the way maybe in family this suffer. I know I shy self. When I tell you people something, listen. How? Nana.
Well, Shatta is still hammering. Say, Charlie, you guys should be measured in whatever you say and whatever you do as far as online conversation is concerned. Chemo, this is the position Shatta has taken and the advice he's giving to his fans and all of that.
Yeah, positive advice in there. No one no can. On the say, do your best not to put yourself in any situation. You just have to fight yourself and you have to fight to get yourself out of it. No, say assembly betua, then you find a way to deal with it. But it's like oko pass and another oko tuma a double job now. And you know the general advice is say stop following such issues. I bet me do to us. I mean it's a positive advice. And all can say you didn't atema or no ne can. And now also in the final. That shouldn't be your concern so much. Like a bit is so emotional. We know that some people, no matter what you say, or more who I bet you or more and all those things. But what we will say is exercise that restraint. Said the beya emfa on kujina position. They said the Webkid akwa. We are not saying say Webkid aye bibia who bia so go through the okomuno. But you see, finding what it takes or finding resources to fight what he is going through no. And easy. It's not a joke. True. Like he said, now he has to even go and find people, pay them to go and do research or whatever it takes so that they can help the boy and all those things. And this going through the process, you can suffer some form of punishment and some form of consequences be a wow. And no don't even put yourself in that position. So for me, I'm with him on that. And Adena is a bit me to average person. And you obia de no obia. But a bit me to average person. Like and I won't be cry. Who need the social capital? Who need strong connections? Or mobile resist some of these processes because this is a processor. You bet me the ordinary person be a film.
Okay.
But just that say you do first process we my ordinary person can go through. Now say normal connections be a more than omutimi truncate ma.
Okay.
Obviously senka me fan say political connection strong be and say a political case and a year can enka gay ya oni mahama semba yin. Say omo fine omo man a lawyer.
Yes.
Omo man is kaka ho. Say omo fine share ni how far no omo fight the whole thing. And ntino we ordinary person and as a normal person in the society you find it hard to fight some of these processes.
Okay.
Because we no do communal and illegal part of the process. Just that it is not fair to ordinary person and as a normal person. And you know, now we have to look for somebody, a lawyer bia or no so a bit to me trigger some of the processes now about cutting a shot. And as a bema defense in my heading, ama so being so take action be and all those things. And no ordinary person, normal person cannot have what it takes to trigger some of these things. And until advice in there very, very important, you know, Shatta advice in there very, very important. Say what the guy is going through at this point is not normal. Say you better charge you. Say why a bonnet now me and defender on who court and I still out them. It's not normal. And again, the case now they are court no. And yes, our case now so serious. Say we have to hold you for that long time and all those things. But that's what is happening because there are other processes. For instance, judge in the car say the Emera 10th.
Yes.
10th no emergency aba. Into no say what background now when emergency. Also on to me international. We one a bit me aye who bibi. Obi and me nya ho hwe. Because judge whatever happened.
Also no crap power.
Or no na wama. And you know say in the worst case scenario say okay, ebia judge na ma yema judge for front na mu no. So I judge for front no afina obe steady case no na ono so aka say okay, many ayenye say ni starting for front. I said the what the car come nyina ahyegu. Ye ba be start for front.
It is also casa
what can you imagine? So eno na man here some way no you know. Let's hope say emergency no and whatever happen no judge no obetumi resolve na next sitting no obeba na wababa be there also ye na ye koyenum. It's sad and people should listen to Shatta Wale on this one. I think there's a good advice just to put yourself out of trouble.
Let me ask this question. Yenim say in terms of some of these legal processes, there are instances whereby some defendants and some section of whether the prosecution or the defendant or the plaintiff or whoever sometimes can petition the same court to substitute the judge.
Yeah.
Cases like this, Ekahobi,
a bit to me, I see, but I no cry no. Say a bit cry, you do it in front of the judge. Now we'll move it to the next level. Say, Abia, now we are at the district court, I would be called high court and all those things. Say, or high court, I would be called Supreme Court, and court of appeal near that. They would be called court of appeal. From there, you go to the we munina a bit to me a court. Sa processing, but sa processing no. It is said the ACAB. And yes, sir, okay, say and what petition say, maybe you want us to change the judge na happen there be. Now you have to give evidence. chere say e bia judge no bias and I say onye bias name bia the way on handle process no who ni say enye fair to your client one Emma obinso ti ase say the whole can you true ansana ye judge no e de foforo aba and I say judge na krabeka say okay case we no I am transferring you to another court and I be no so enye one day ade no so one hwe ya be say adjourn na say ohun na akam na o ka kire won enti no enye court process enye easy sa enti na sometimes obi ebe two for ka kire say obi say take him to court take one na waka kire ne say masa o adaje a ye de twimanso uni adaje a eni nipa ne kan boko na monkom ba bia enti na ebinum kra be ka say even the best lawyer ebe catch us if there's an option for you to settle. You settle because enye easy that court nearby processes no it's not a joke and there's an option for them to even transfer the case to another court and all those things but so a part of the process no know so a court process anymore.
You go feel
time womb any other identity. Let's hope that the judge will come in the next sitting. Not the also an onion because the baby equi the Emma will be at
this point. All I can say is yes. I know, sir, there are some people that will go, I'm thinking, no, what,
yeah.
See. A Drew sad time where yes, you can say whatever you want to say, and nobody will hold you to it. But let's all understand, say, Emrano Sebi Yana Yeshemrane Maye Yan Shemrana and Fankomo Biao.
Yeah.
And to say Shemrane Maye the probability say beti made you biana mekayeno. You see, yes, in terms of situation, like case by case, situation by situation, it may differ. But a bit will it be fair to you in your judgment? No. It may not be fair. No matter how you look at it. Say a kase one kasa judge, it will never be fair to you. But if you are the other side, of course, you see, there is no way a goat can win a case in a place where the judge sells meat and it didn't see that. Sa ponche koma yanka. Ami yakudina sema brekwa judge not na sem to turn am there. Emfa. So when you find yourself at the other side, of course you'll be in a jubilant mood. The dance of a madman is funny until he is your family member. The processes, we understand it is part of the law. But how that particular process can sometimes even serve as a punishment to yankasa. And if at this point nobody is saying say ebia say boy na ye bibia mususu so ye guilty amamontwena so no, because me from the beginning of this case, if there is one thing that I am even very, very much interested in, and your Webkid, you know, the person, the source, according to Omucha Sheet report, the source of what they cover by of this whole conversation is the one that I am interested in. Ohona me menidi because so be a starting bonibi na sebi yesusu sa manfo bi mpo na eto aso a the source of it. How are we even dealing with the source? And no obi anka ho asem menti so obi aka ho asem po abonte, but we are here and we are still watching. That is what we can do and pray say 18th no one side the no hopefully the court the judge in soon now judge number
but I said Ghana is so to aya ne my basa ntino they so to na say ndimi ahoko to
no man so tired the way they judge
so to the
we me ogidie so beba ogidie say 18th ne
so to na say or take us one.
We me wo GDS say in so to area bo volcano po the erupt obeba I
to jakra
obeba I have that particular belief and hope inti so the only thing we can tell our brother is to stay strong and not pet because they be a catcher man for say so on ourselves that is when sometimes you joke with your freedom. But what's not counterback put that? Edu baby, you respect the old man. Well, let's enter into the next conversation. That one also, there was some form of controversy kakra. You know, you and I know say Nansenya and Ghana and South Africa. And Kayenka bin shemu. And almost sorry, I say, you people should go back. Go back to your country. You Ghanaians. Go back. Now, in going back, I man no more the kind of any problem. It started with a whole lot of antics and theatrics. And out of that, our government and foreign ministry say, hey, this year, and I'm more your mosan. Into Mompo moi. Ya be fire the asaba. And no two plane fee they call South Africa. Ekosisa Ghana for ni be the buy. Now in coming back of course it wasn't only with Ghanaians. There were other African nationals who were also mixed up in this whole go back to your country saga. And from reports I understand even the Nigerian government has also sent envoy to South Africa to also evacuate some of their nationals to Nigeria. Now, as to whether it is true or not, the NDI leave Nigeria matter for Nigeria. We are Ghanaians, so we are thinking about our Ghanaians. And out of that, it has brought about so many conversations. Some people are of the view that, okay, if you people are saying we should stay in our country, if you people are saying we should go back to our country and go and develop our country, then whichever businesses that you also have in our country, you to go back. But some Ghanaians are also of the view that no. If you agree that whatever they are doing is wrong, then there is no need for you to also emulate that in your quest to maybe revenge or even protect your turf. I don't know where you stand in this whole conversation, but one content creator or some content creators in Ghana are set to go on a demonstration, a peaceful demonstration as that. And their mission is simple. They want to petition the president, petition the other state agencies involved in this whole conversation, telling them that there are some South African businesses in Ghana, and especially some people whose licenses are even yet to expire very soon. When it expires, they should not renew for them. And that is the purpose of their demonstration. When you go into the comment section of these particular posts that I'm talking about today, hey, it is a divided, your friends say, conversation that they are having there. Some are for, others are against. I'm sure you'll be asking, who are these content creators? One is one that they call him Amaru, and the other one is Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian. Let's go and listen to them. When we come back, Chemo will enter into the conversation with us. Showbiz Daily continues. Stay and stay.
We're a peaceful demonstration. We're in South Africa. We're in Tokwa. We're in Tokwa. I see the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, said, Takwa Go Fields 2027. Sending lines as soon as one will renew a man. All from Ghana. Ghana for a peaceful demonstration. We're a peaceful demonstration. Yeah, when the SC was South Africa. Yeah, you know Ghana for to say, yeah. Or how South Africa, maybe say, are they or Mumlo Mukrum? No message you. Yeah, Bubi. Yeah, TTB, yeah, Kabi. I mentioned the medical about the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, and the Foreign Affairs Minister, Honorable Babaka. You see, I won't say any Amubia or more bound and Nigia, or Makum say, my baby dressing. Now the air can you say, yeah, Ghana for the Uncle to South Africa, Libya, because South Africa no money here. yenim ba bi omo ye adwuma but when a peaceful demonstration you know money and tokwa you know money hwe dey ya ka che aban we say South Africa companies were especially omo managing mining sector no ya tete say ye mema tete no set takwa go fields 2027 ya abeso the demonstration ya ye main motive ni say na ya renew amom bi ye fama Ghana for because ya hu bi Ghana for betima ye hu Ibrahim mama ye da mama na ye hu equipment odi aba a o ye adwuma na nsia me ne me brothers ya ye call hit go fields from na dokofo ye hu adwuma a o ye I no say Ghana for na ya capable say the Kwame Nkrumah no e betima manage our own affairs see demonstration wey peaceful youth nye nkamom ye dia ye ya na say ye call Jubilee House ye ne president ye command letter ye wi be call foreign affairs ye de ye be man ye call last ministry ye nkoma ye dia na say takwa go fields omulis ne so a na ya nu amomo a way peaceful demonstration rough obi bia we ready be nya be share Independence Square nyame ncha de Ghana police out to bia maye e be share on the 11th and this me won say on the 11th no na South Africa for ne bo mo first match World Cup omo ne Mexico South Dan na yeso ye demonstration we yen hwebi we dabi yen hwebi yenim so mbe lose we peaceful demonstration tie nyina yen kamom se hu ye nua mo ba o hwe oba bia ya bubu no mema ya bo omo na ya wa resources wa ha adentina president of Ghana on former Ghana for no manage South Africa for yen say omo tuatua sika ma ahemfo bi omo takwa say omo na opam yes ye mpe omo because obi to galam say o manso a ensuo say e ka akra ni dam say asase o ba bia ye nyina dia it is a takwa ahemfo mu gi bibi from wa ta no so kwa wa kra wona e be ba demonstration enough we peaceful demonstration we nyan tokwa we any South Africa ni bia ni tokwa ye tokwa ye wan say the president of Ghana John Dramani Mahama His Excellency say takwa go fields 2027 sending licenses no so wan renew am na from Ghana ni na sa ye nua mo na o maba no Ghana ni fa o munya adwuma ni because mo ba na fi ne ho say ben ma ma 500 o say company ma fa say say the sa ajapade na ma Ghana fo a o betima manage
da se ne ya menu aka na IGP Inspector General of Police ya papa Yohunu ya na sepa ya beda COP Lydia director in charge of CID asemi ba she has shown interest at the police headquarters ya beda chief superintendent
asemi ya din in fact for those who don't understand Tree, the long and short of what he's saying is that there are entities like the Takwa Goldfields and all of that, of which we know those companies belongs to South Africa. And out of that, some of them, their licenses, their lease licenses will be expiring very soon, especially in 2027. And their request is one. So when these licenses expire, it should not be renewed. Why? Because the others are also claiming our people should come back and develop our country. And according to them, we have the men, we have the resources, we have people who can also manage our own affairs. And he mentioned some people's name like Ibrahim Mahama and others who are doing their very best. In fact, trying to even accommodate the people that were evacuated from South Africa not long ago, giving them startup capitals and even employing them into their businesses. So according to these people, yes, if these people have been able to do such things like this, then why don't we equip them more by giving them some of these state resources that are being given to others for them to also use it for the benefit of the same nationals that were evacuated from other nations to Ghana. I don't know where you stand in this conversation, but keep your messages coming. I've seen so many of them. I'll be reading them very soon. So before I go into read some of these messages, Chemo, so according to them, the demonstration is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, that is on the 11th. And interestingly, South Africa will be playing Mexico tomorrow. Mexico, as it stands, your friend Fabio Fernandez.
Yeah.
Chemo.
Yeah, Rome. This case, a matter of who is in charge and what is the best way out.
Okay.
And some people trying to stage demonstration and all those things. For me, I think it's needless. You don't need to do that. Why, or what do you think that doing a demonstration in the name of not renewing licenses of South Africans doing business in Ghana, what are you really trying to achieve here? That because of that, the South Africans out there will do the right thing. Do they really care about the companies in Ghana here?
I'm not sure they do.
They don't, because the companies in Ghana here, when they make money, they don't give it to them. So they don't care. And you trying to do this in the name of, you don't want to call it retaliation, you don't want to call it, you want to call it patriotism and all those things. There's no need for this. You all know that what they are doing is wrong. If a South African company in Ghana is doing the right thing, there's no need to sack the person or do whatever you think you have to do to also register your displeasure or whatever. There's no need for that. If you think that Ghanaian companies or a Ghanaian company is better than what the South Africans or a South African company is doing, argue for that. Say that we have a capable Ghanaian company or we have a very efficient Ghanaian company who can do better than what the South African company is doing. Let's give them the chance. I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Arguing capacity, arguing capability.
Based on competence.
Based on competence. That's what we are talking about. But because of what South Africans are doing, take it, don't renew their licenses, give it to Ghanaians. Whether they can do it or not.
Until there's no
Ghana for me. I'm mining and also even better job than the South Africans. And again, we have mining towns and mining sites, so many of them in this country. So if a Ghanaian is capable, why don't they go for licenses and also do their thing wherever that they think they can also get good or whatever, and then do their thing for us to know that yes, they are capable of doing. But you only want them to get what the South African company is doing before we say that they are capable of doing it. In fact, it is the same way that the South Africans there saying that they are not getting jobs because of the foreigners. It doesn't make sense. The truth is that the people in South Africa, if they are the ones creating the job and they want their people to get the job, they will get their people to do the job.
The foreigners will not get it.
No, the foreigners will not get it. How? Sammy may be a Juma. Not foreigner, but meaning say Ghana new or bit me a Juma no. Now, me say there be me Ghana and me go for foreigner. For what reason? There are other factors.
But I mean, even in the States, there are some state jobs that a foreigner cannot even get.
Yes, that one is there. But let's even take that one out. Let's take the jobs that the foreigners can do. They are getting it because for economic reason, they will be at a better position to do that kind of job. And if you are a South African and you have what it takes to do that kind of job, you will get it. It is not any foreigner who is taking job away from you. That thing, they are not the only ones saying it too. Wherever that you go, there are some people in that country who say those things. But what makes it dangerous, or what is making South African one dangerous, is the fact that some politicians, some big figures are influencing it. Because any country that you go in, I bet you will get some people in that country who will say that the foreigners are taking our jobs. Some it will even go to the extent that the foreigners are taking our women. The foreigners are taking, with some ridiculous reasons and all those things. It is happening all over the world. When you go to America right now, you get people who will say that the immigrants getting in are getting our jobs. You don't get jobs to do and all those things. When you come to Ghana here, you will get some people who will also say that some foreigners are getting the jobs and we are not getting jobs and all. It's here. No matter the country that you get yourself in, we have some people who will be doing or saying some of these things. There's that the South African one is peculiar in terms of the violence that they are exhibiting and all those things.
Okay.
If they were just demonstrating that the foreigners are taking our jobs and no one will pay attention to that. But for them, they are violent. They are even doing something that we all say that no, this is not good, and they should do better or they can do better. I mean, some big figures in South Africa, some influential people in South Africa like Julius Malema and others, they are condemning this. I think in Mbeki, I think that there's one former president of South Africa. I've forgotten the name. He was also
Tambo Mbeki.
I think it's Thabo Mbeki or somebody like that. He was also condemning what was happening, and he told them that it is not foreigners who are taking your jobs. It is your own doing. It is the things that you are doing here. That's why you are not getting the jobs. Like Malema said, if you think that the foreigners are the ones taking your job, okay, fine. Now they have taken about 300 out of your country. Have you created 300 jobs in South Africa at the moment? That the answer is definitely not. It is not true. So you see, but some people will use it forever. And it will not only happen in South Africa, just that others who are using the same thing are not violent as the South Africans. And again, if you want to make a case for a Ghanaian company that they have what it takes to do mining or do even better job, say so, and don't go and hide behind what the South Africans are doing and say that because they are doing that, don't renew their licenses and all those things. If they are the one who can do the best job for the country to benefit, why are we so interested in the fact that because they are not treating our fellows out there well, that's why we should do that? We have what it takes to talk to their president. We have what it takes to deal with them so that the problem will be solved. Not getting their companies and not renewing their licenses, especially why mining, but not the other sectors.
There's MTN.
There's DSTV.
DSTV buys everything.
So why are they only talking about mining? Why are they only demonstrating against mining?
Mining and can you see it?
Why?
Because
do they have special interest in mining?
Oh well, maybe could be.
In fact, that's what I suspect. Otherwise, they should be demonstrating against all companies, not only mining. And because they are so interested in mining, I think they have personal interest. So they should let us know. They should, be transparent and tell us why they want to demonstrate for the president to give the mining concession to Ghanaians. And for us to know that, oh, okay, this is where you are coming from. But hiding behind the fact that some people are misbehaving in South Africa, and based on that, we should take their mining licenses, but not the other companies. I disagree with them, and I don't think this one we should pay attention to it. It will not bring anything good to Ghana.
Okay, so still on this issue, Shatta Michy has also contributed or has also voiced out on this same conversation, of which there is a video to it, and we will go and watch that video. But before that, I've seen so many of your messages, so let me enter into it real quick. And Yaflex is here. She says, good evening, Ebusia4. Frederick Apia says, good evening, everyone. Lifestyle Attitude says, Charlie, see your hairstyle. God bless you all, my bros. Jackie Boatin says, good evening, everyone. Sedan Upotake says, I urge all of us to leave them. Ain't they ashamed of themselves? So do we really have a government in this country? Such injustice being perpetrated. Water, has he killed the president? Well, Jackie Boatin says, this is getting too much. Lifestyle Attitude says, I don't really understand what's actually happening on this, our motherland. Family, this is becoming something else in this Ghana. Dancehall culture. Free Webkid. Still, we rise. Frederick Apia says, those who insulted the president has been released. Who is Stoneboy? Ghana Pa. Investigation what? Insult? Senanu Potake says, that's why I believe in natural justice. This one, like all those behind the gymnastics, will suffer for their deeds. These are some of the things that breed civil unrest. Well, Lifestyle Attitude says, Roland make F4 understand that we are family, and here is Ghana. So if he like, make he go stay for US and learn about how families mean to each other, cause this sounds strange to us. Love Your Dawn says, I feel like what they are doing is politics. How can a judge be absent? What do we pay you for? You can't. Your payday to go, but if he's absent, he's absent. You can't do anything about it. Godfred Bosompra says 2 weeks. 1 week. Next time 3.5 days. Then 1 3/4. Then 1 day. Then case is finally finished because we don't have evidence. Andrews says Shatta Wale forever, and he Glorious Armor is also saying they are saying that out of pains per what is happening to their brothers and sisters, so you should understand them. Essay is something else. Let me
address
address it. Let me go to Facebook.
I have a different opinion about they are saying it out of pain. For me, I think they are saying it out of interest that they have somewhere, because what they are saying based on the kind of demonstration that they are doing is strange. You want to campaign against South African business in Ghana, but a particular business, not all South African business. They are saying it out of interest, not out of pain. Okay. That's what I see.
So on Facebook, Kwabena Jr. says, good evening, Massa. Andrews says, Stoneboy, leave the money throwing to the comment with the cut and paste. Godfred Becky Williams says, make we SM fans give time some time, and time is the master. Webkid will surely come out. Radi Wale official says, the most stupid jealous artist have ever seen in my life. Well, and also Honum, Fiashaki TikTok for Nabana. My main check
it. Has a TikTok funny.
TikTok funny is slow to 2 flowers.
Well done.
Despite appear, I see you on TikTok. Marcos is also here on TikTok. Pin Code is also here on TikTok. OG Films is here. Abena Mauli is also here. Let me see if I can. Dependable GH and 100 Ghana Susu says, you people look hungry. Why? Well, maybe just like your family members. And okay. Marcos is also here. Abnormally also joined. And these are some of the messages that came through. So like I said, Shatta Michy has also voiced out her opinion on this particular conversation. In fact, hers even comes in the form of advice. Director, let's watch that particular video. When we come back, we continue with the conversation.
So unfortunate, Africans will do that to each other because Anka, we are under one tag, Africa. My brother, my sister, it's unfortunate. But I would say we need to give a big thanks to the government and the president, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, and the president himself, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because the attention now, their mom, is like a father who is attending to his child in distress. And I, for one, I'm very proud to say I'm a Ghanaian at this moment. So if we go to another country and we are not valued, you should know that you are very much valued at home, no matter the situation.
Ghana for be so said, you might yen so South Africa home, I am Pamu and free Kuma. What is Hassan also one year?
An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but you know, if they are contributing to the development of wherever they are functioning as a company or as companies, you know, I think we should not totally sack them, but yeah, mom, when she say and I know you're doing kakra.
So advice when I blow my bedroom and me. So Mudumba Sabaj Mana Sabia, my bedroom, or some ban on better than advice not my woman.
Matthew say amount more envelopes to be.
Yeah.
So they should just use those envelopes wisely. There is a lot of money to be made in this country. And go big so and say there's no money in your country. Work and you'll get the money. Look for the best avenues for our talent, for our skill. Be at the pay a fire juma and it will work.
Ghana for what Ghana unyi.
Oh, there be a mindset.
Okay.
It's a mindset. Whatever you do, you put your mind to it. Wherever you start from, so could you baby, could you baby. I love. So unfortunate, Africans will do that to each other because Anka we are.
According to Michy, you people have collect envelope, collect you, mwaje, wajint you, mwaje. Na se mwaje there.
By Michy, I think she has a point.
Yes.
Points.
And Chidema, you people should use the envelopes wisely because if there's money to be made in your country, it can be made any at Bebia or Bekobia. And again, she's also saying, say, okay, more say yempa other companies, some companies never had. There be or no, say mamon pamo mosa. Ne mu menhyehyɛ na ɛwɔ hɔ na ɔmo de yɛ adwuma no mumie mu kakra mo na ne ɔmo ho hyehyɛ ɔmo kakra. That is what Michy is saying. Chemo.
Yeah. Na ɔmo no sa ɛhɔ na ya ɔmo kɔ no. Enkofo na ɔmo te South Africa hɔ a ɔmo go back to your country ni hɔ. O panish business bi wa ɛmfa ne ho. Na sa business na ɔwɔ ha no oyɛ ya ɔde kɔma no. Enko obedi sa nkwasa asɛm wi. Okay, MTN and other Goldfields and DSTV or music and or the command uncle for me go back to your country, back to your country. It doesn't work like that. So I think we should not even think about that. That's not how it works. And people just take advantage of some of these things. Now almost so I misbehave or they also do otherwise. I mean, you can't say some weeping. Say there are some people are almost they thrive in chaos, and after they thrive in some people suffering. Now almost automatically be a friend NGO, but they are handling charges, the administrative charges is more than the people that they are trying to help. And you know, yes, sir. The businesses in Ghana here, we should allow them to do their work. Don't say that some people are misbehaving and we know that you have to take the punishment for them. For those people, they won't care. They won't do anything to them. And these people here, they can't go and stop them. President grant me and stop more. Businessmen, South African businessmen now or more Ghana no. Or money bet me I stop it or may go back. They can't. So I think we should not even think about that. If they are not doing the right thing, yes, I will be in support of that. That if you are a business in Ghana here, you are not following our laws or you are breaking the laws, then the law should deal with you, including maybe sacking you from our country. But don't just do that because you think there are some people in South Africa misbehaving. I mean, why should you even think about that? It is not work like it doesn't work like that. And I think we should just follow the rules or we should just follow the laws. That's the most important thing. And I agree with Michy to that extent that if the sectors that they are in, they are doing what they are contributing to our economy, why do we have to do that thing just to say that because of what the people in their country or their fellow people are doing elsewhere, that's why you should also treat them like that. No, for me, I'm against it, and I think Michy did well in terms of giving that point out. The other side of them getting envelopes, I don't think that envelope can do anything better. It's a political move, and there's nothing better in there for me, honestly. I don't know how much they got, but I can say it for sure that they will not get any reasonable money to do any business. 10,000 they got to soon. Then, but just for that, and so cry, if you are 10,000, 10,000 by any cities, if you are almost cities, $9. $10,000.
$1 to me. Yes, sama.
Enti no ɛhɔ no de Michy mo nkɔ hɔ. Ye ma o musika bia, ma o musika papa bia. Ghana ye ka ye ma o envelope amasa. Obekɔ na we dey make kakes.
Well, let's enter into the final lap of today's show, and I hope you are enjoying every bit of the conversations that we are having here. Share your views. Let your views keep coming inside the comment section, and of course, I'll find time and read them. And we know, sir, not long ago, and the famous anti-LGBTQI plus bill, no, that is the AK, but the main one is the Family Values Bill. Has been passed in Parliament, and out of that, Nipo Dimua Kutine Pa Honorable Sam George. Now, in himself, from the beginning of this conversation, there are some people that they are synonymous to LGBTQ. Over LGBTQ, pet, you see them. One of them, one love the Kubolo. Uyi ni free moi, ni sister Debbie. Uyi onusu free wa, there's one be Angel Magazine, Chemo former artist. Chemo former artist. Onusu jinemu bi. Ansa na educator mamu de omo ye latter day saints. Omo de ja omo ho na tell mo. Yenim say ye bope sam krofo we hu jinemu. And lo and behold, one person that so many people were waiting to hear her opinion about this bill being passed. It has not been signed by president to become a law yet. But then, according to information, the opportunity table so. Now the two so now one sign. Omo de no chrome has say. And say na Sam George, yeah, omo born throwback. Omo say President Mahama will know peace if he doesn't sign the bill. And if President Mahama will know peace or not, according to Honorable Sam George throwback. Well, Sister Debbie, African Mermaid, has also voiced out her opinion. And so anti-LGBTQ bill is a distraction. Sister Debbie is talking. Ghanaian musician and media personality Sister Debbie has described Ghana's anti-LGBTQ debate as a distraction from more pressing national challenges, including illegal mining, that is galamsey, deforestation, and other socio-economic concerns. Speaking in a recent interview on Asempa FM, she argued that discussions surrounding LGBTQ rights have become what she described as Ghana's favorite topic, often overshadowing issues that require urgent national attention. According to Sister Deborah, the prominence of the anti-LGBTQ conversation has been used to divert public attention away from critical challenges facing the country. And this is a quote. It says, Ghana's most passionate issue is to distract us from galamsey, from deforestation, from flooding, from maternal death, and so many others. She said, Sister Debbie suggested that the current resistance to LGBTQ identities is largely rooted in religious influences rather than traditional African cultural practices. She explained that after exploring aspects of African history, she came to the conclusion that African societies have historically coexisted with queer individuals, including masculine presenting females and feminine presenting males. That is Obabeli Makujo Bisia. Without significant societal conflict. This quote says the sad thing about the whole thing, in my opinion, is that all this confusion and division amongst us as a people is from religion. I see it that way because I've read from our African history and our roots, which of course the colonizers didn't want to document enough of, because it didn't portray us the way they wanted us to be portrayed as black people and as Africans. That can be okay. But the papers And the notes out there about African history are that our forefathers, whether Ashantis, whether Ewes, were living in harmony with queer people, she said. Reflecting on the past national crisis, Sister Debbie noted that Ghana and other African countries have previously faced serious challenges such as cholera outbreaks, malaria, the COVID-19 pandemic, and Ebola. However, she said queer people were never identified as a societal problem during those periods. She further argued that the anti-LGBTQ discourse gained significant political attention in late 2020 and early 2021 after the country's two major political parties, the National Democratic Congress and the New Patriotic Party, became heavily involved in conversations surrounding the issue. Right now, the whole thing has become like two major political parties just trying to show each other and pepper each other, she said. To illustrate her point, she recounted an incident involving a masculine presenting woman in her neighborhood who was allegedly confronted and harassed by soldiers who questioned whether the individual was male or female because of her appearance. The quote says, when this bill hula baloo started in 2020, early 2021, there was a lady in my area that you described who is naturally boyish looking. Soldiers in my area caned her, asking her if she was a boy or a girl, she recounted. Maintaining her stance, Sister Debbie said she does not view being queer as a problem and believes people should not be subjected to discrimination based on their appearance or identity. For a long time, Sister Debbie has been an advocate for the queer community, and her comments add to the ongoing national conversations surrounding LGBTQ rights and the proposed anti-LGBTQ legislation, a subject that continues to generate strong debate across Ghana. Well, director, video no wa safa pemme so na ye ba yembom remu.
One of the issues are dominating the media space, LGBT.
Ghana's favorite issue.
Yeah.
Ghana's most passionate issue to distract us from galamsey, from deforestation, from flooding, from maternal deaths, from what else? Lack of hospital beds.
What makes you think that it's distracting? Because normal here, but some people see it's equally important. Because it has got to do with keeping our moral values right. It's in our friend family value bill. So the issues called Parliament, they signed, the minority came out to say and it will give some window for other people to do advocacy and promotion and all these things. Then Speaker of Parliament out because initially he was pleading Parliament bill, and later.
Which one was that?
The same bill.
No, which person was that?
The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Kingsford Baben.
You mean Alan Baben?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he came out to say that Omo Ensanko, beginning of say it was a plea. Then later say, as I so direct. Nese Abeye more like, an order. Parliament and so say Oma pass every majority, so Oma pass every, the speaker has no right to direct them to go back because they are it's part of their proceedings. The back and forth, I know you follow because it's a subject you are very keen about.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Like what you just said about the back and forth. Yeah. Right now, the whole thing has become like the two major political parties just trying to show each other and pepper each other. Because right now, it has been passed, but opposition is saying, when it was our time, there were more drastic measures when you brought it, right?
Yeah.
So how come now you've watered it down when you are in power? So that's why I'm saying it's a political thing. Everybody wants to pepper each other. they are showing power and things. The sad thing about the whole thing, in my opinion, is that all this confusion and this division amongst us as a people is from religion.
And that is how you see it?
Yes. I see it that way because I've read on our African history and our roots, which, of course, the colonizer didn't like to document enough of, because it didn't portray us the way they wanted us to be portrayed as black people and as Africans. But the papers and the notes out there about African histories that our forefathers, our ancestors, whether Ashanti, whether Ewe land, were living in harmony with queer people. So that's effeminate men and masculine women. You see, you can meet a lady and she's very masculine, but she's into guys. And is it her fault that that's how her body is? Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm not sure the law has any problem with that.
They do. They do, because the first bill was going to interrogate, like going to question, like you as a man, if you have braids on, they're going to ask you, are you a man or a woman? If you're a man and you have earrings on, they're going to, like the first bill was going to give, what's the word, room for that kind of harassment, abuse and violence, okay? And the same...
Won't you call it scrutiny instead of harassment?
Oh, they can harass you, because when this bill, Hula Baloo, started in latter parts of 2020, early 2020, sorry, can you... the fidgeting is distracting me. Sorry, it's distracting me. 2021, there was this lady in my area who is naturally like boyish looking. Soldiers in my area like caned her, asking her if she was a boy or girl. So this bill has brought illegal. About...
I know you're illegal.
Of course, but that is the problem. That's why I'm saying, in my opinion, this thing is caused by religion. Now, what I was saying about our African history and our ancestry and the people of Africa, we lived in harmony with queer people. Honestly, you tell me honestly, till 2021, has there been any like news about this? Like, have we said, oh, some Kojo Besias have gathered somewhere and have gone to rob somebody or have gone to hurt somebody? Honestly, like if you look at till 2021, when the first bill was, they started to initiate it. Please, has it, like you just told me, like all the problems in Ghana, was that one of the problems? I know there was a time we had serious cholera outbreak. I know there was the Ebola outbreak, that was a thing. We had COVID. Before, there's always been like the malaria issue. Now it has gone down a bit. But I don't remember, like I'm 40, going on 42 years old. I've lived in Ghana my whole life, and I've never heard, even whether Rawlings time, Atamil's time, there was never an issue. I don't remember any news, something that like a group of Kojo Besias or Baba MS went somewhere to do something.
One of the issues are...
fine wine. Fine wine. Fine wine. Very, very fine wine. Sister Debbie. Mechiao. And Chias from Ko. Tentele Mutele. And come out with your Chemo.
Yeah.
This is what the African mermaid is saying.
Sister Debbie.
Yeah, when Yama Bibri, where I saw you come.
Oh, no. Okay, no, I think in Ghana laws, no, say my assignment to be
exceptions.
Personal law, and then where you find yourself, the law that should happen. Once or no, so two sides. Once ne mama a Romanian and ne papa a Ghanaian, law no emudia hena. Ebi diamond on the personal law ne Ghanaian law. But I think that they identify as Ghanaians. Obviously they are Ghanaians. And beka our colonial masters and obeko hono anyway. But yeah, you see the things that she's saying and others she's been saying. There are some that I agree with her, and there are some that I disagree with her. And the one that I agree with her is the fact that Ghanaian politicians are taking advantage of the LGBTQ issue. She's 100% right. They use that LGBTQ issue against each other for political gains. Because how come say when NPP was in power, the NDC people were pushing for them to pass this bill. And then you can also see resistance from the NPP that mobwada passes our bill. We no more de fa, no more de fa. And all of a sudden, NDC4 don't want to pass this bill. NDC4 EPC pass a bill. No. Like, what happened? Now MPP 4% bill no you pass it. NDC 4% you be pass.
I say who actually 1% pass it. But bedroom 1% pass it.
So obviously it's for political gains. It has nothing to do with that family values and one. I don't know your administrators taking their charges. It has nothing to do with they really want to correct the society. Administrators and more person almost taking handling charges. And you know, I agree with her on that. Say were more political value against each other than trying to correct something in the society. And unfortunately, if they do that, there are some people who are going to suffer for no reasons.
Okay.
And on my example, say the harassment and other stuff, it's not that the intention of the bill is not to harass people or anything.
No.
But some people will take advantage of it and do that kind of stuff. And where I disagree with her is when she started with the colonial and the religious part and all. Usum nyame chen Vatican. And I usum nyame chen for America for. So why would America of all places they will accept it with all their religious background?
In God we trust.
And na Ghana for Moses moye religious there Moses colonial master bay. Every because the colonial masters that you are talking about, they are doing it. They have accepted it. So what kind of colonial masters are telling you or pushing you not to accept it and all those things? So for me, I think she should think about that side again. And for me, when there's an issue, she's right to say that there's a history that influenced the way we do our things here.
True.
That one is true. But you see, that history and that influence is not strong enough for us to follow what we want to follow and not follow what we don't want to follow.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So if our colonial masters, like she's saying, are the influencers for us not to accept the LGBT, she will be 100% wrong because those people, they accept it. Colonial masters now be pointed to no. They have accepted it.
Yes.
So if we are following our colonial masters, the obvious thing is we will accept it. Not the other way around.
Yes.
But their influence are here. The one thing that I know for sure about colonial masters' influence is that the leaders that we have here almost selected what will help them based on colonial masters' legacy and what will not help them. We know the bill ye cocoa buying in Ghana here. A colonial masters in the city.
Cocoa cratchy.
And sign.
No one
is so a use. And the no colonial masters influence. But you see what? It is not changing because those who are in charge, they like it like that.
Says our formats and they are good.
Exactly. They like it like that. And you know, when it suits them, they use the colonial masters approach. When it doesn't suit them, then they will blame the colonial master, but they will do the opposite. And you know, Sister Debbie should not go that direction. And that's why I disagree with her on that. But I agree with her 100% on the fact that the politicians are just doing their political gains with this LGBTQ thing, and it has nothing to do with family values, correcting society and all those things. Politicians, they love giving names that gives results already. So I edino mo de beto so no. Oti ya ase resource naba. And no more yet, but it doesn't mean that there's a resource for it. Okay. And a very good example, and in a bill needing the correcting family values and as if almost passive bill now. Family values, are corrected moral na BBI and no. That's the strategy, but they won't even care about implementing what is in there. And then no ye slogan be and I say almost asset up institution be an friend Savannah and Accelerated Development Group. Shatta.
Yes.
Uti dina accelerated development into no almost passive bill na as a aba development they te ya ne say yes a Burkina Faso na a tutuko no enkoko ne confirm tutuko enua omo bia eduase omutimi ko twa eduane tugu no ma san edua foforo ho but uti dina as they have achieved something a strategy for African, especially African politicians, politicians all over the world. But I have studied African politicians, and they love giving such names. And do the upper share Edia Omodema institution BIA development. Edino resource no. Omunka say helping Northern Ghana to grow that be. Okay, helping as a African but because develop Northern Ghana fund. And the say passive fan Northern Ghana develop it. No more this kind. That's what is happening. So I agree with her on the fact that they are using it as a political football or trying to get political advantage of it. But it is not because of our colonial masters. I think our people, they find it convenient what will help them and what will not. And it has nothing to do with colonial masters at this time in our life.
Prof Ankonam Rebel has also joined us, and he's
big ups to Prof.
Shatta sack everlasting. Big ups to you, Prof, wherever you are.
But I think he's referring to announcement that Shatta sack coming up. I think is it today or tomorrow? I think later today, around tomorrow rather.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, indeed. Tomorrow they are dropping one. And some people don't even believe it. I've seen a caption because is it true or AI? So
well,
tomorrow you know what will happen.
Okay. So big ups to you, Prof, and to everybody Prof. That join us. We really appreciate you spending time with us. We have just 2 minutes to 10, and I would want to say God richly bless you guys. The ones on Facebook, the ones on YouTube, the ones who even joined us on TikTok, and to Intim Dodu Solomon aka Chemo for doing this with me in the studios. To Sammy Flex, who is far away in London, we say salute to you. And to my team of producers, Desert, to Philosophy Gosh, and also Gerald. My man fa special birthday yi entumu. My man fa special birthday yi entumu. So Barbara is also here watching us from America. She says, I like your hair. I'm waiting for my phone. Menstru. Minya ticket number America. Melbourne is all the knock. Na me dia bro.
And you America. Munya pushing your man I bray say
nya. Be fine.
And
to Ida the baker of Nis Cake, that is NIS Cake Shop CEO. Big ups to you. Happy birthday in advance. Tomorrow is a special day. Now she's now my favorite baker and CID. Big ups to you, Ida. Tomorrow we will be there to celebrate with you, and of course with all the workers. Big ups to you wherever you are. Until then, my name is Roland Amate. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I'll introduce my new smartphone devices into